Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun has said that this administration will commence full implementation of the Contributory pension scheme for state workers from July 2025. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, U.S. President Donald Trump has been diagnosed with a long-term but benign vein condition, the White House said Thursday, following a speculation about his heavily bruised hand and swollen legs. The 79-year-old was found to have chronic venous insufficiency after he noted mild swellings in his lower legs in recent weeks, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt told reporters. At number 9, Snoop Dogg has become co-owner of championship side Swansea City in an unlikely alliance between the world of rap and football, the Welsh club announced. The 53-year-old American star joins former Real Madrid star Swart and Croatia World Cup finalist Luka Modric in the club's ownership structure. At number 8, in what can be described as a case of justice delayed but not denied, the Chief Judge of Rivers State, Justice Simeon Nnamdi, on Thursday flagged off the state's jail delivery exercise with the release of 21 inmates from the Port Harcourt Correctional Centre, among them a man who had spent 18 years behind bars without trial. The freed inmate Gospel Wilbury was reportedly arrested in 2007 at the age of 14 and had remained in detention ever since, with no formal trial or access to legal representation. At number 7, the federal government has suspended its recruitment process into its paramilitary agencies such as the Nigeria Immigration Service, Federal Fire Service, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, and Nigerian Correctional Service. In a statement dated July 16, 2025, the Secretary to the Civil Defense, Correctional, Fire and Immigration Service, Maj. General A.M. Jibril, retired, said the application portal with the Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun has said that his administration will commence full implementation of the Contributory pension scheme for state workers from July 2025. At number 6, the United States mission in Nigeria has announced the arrival of its new Consul General in Lagos, Swart. Swart, who arrived on Wednesday, will represent the U.S. government across 17 states in southern Nigeria. This was contained in a statement made available to newsmen on Friday by the Public Diplomacy Section, U.S. Consulate General, Lagos. And number 5, troops of the 6th Brigade Nigerian Army Sector 3 Operation Royal Stroke have foiled plans by terrorists and apprehended 2 suspected terrorists in separate operations within the Wukari local government area of Taraba State. Acting on credible intelligence, troops deployed at Forward Operating Base Wukari arrested 45-year-old suspected terrorist Felix Minya, a native of the Ukum local government area of Benue State. At number 4, the federal government's electricity tariff subsidy jumped from 610 billion naira in 2023 to 1.94 trillion naira in 2024, the Punch reports. This represents a 219.67% increase in yearly subsidy funding, despite the Band Aid tariff hike of April 2024. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission and analysts observed that the subsidy figures rose following the floating of the naira by President Bola Tinubu in June 2024, as well as the removal of fuel subsidies leading to high inflation rates. At number 3, Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Abuja, has been urged to order the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, to enter a defense in the alleged terrorism charge brought against him by the federal government. The counsel for prosecution, Adegboyega Awomolo, who made this request during Friday's proceedings, urged the courts to reject no case submission made by the defense. At number 2, the Plateau state government has faulted the failure of the soldiers of the Nigerian army to arrest the killers of 27 farmers in the Tahos community of the Rihom local government area of Plateau State. The state government blamed the military for the failure to arrest or neutralize any other suspected killer headsmen despite establishing contact with them during the attack. And at number 1, the Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun has said that his administration will commence full implementation of the Contributory pension scheme for state workers from July 2025. He gave this pledge when he met the members of the organized labor to address the grey areas in the implementation of the Contributory pension scheme and other sundry matters that led to the ongoing strike embarked upon by workers in the state. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.